a into 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I to the power of n. Here it is into 1 plus I. Now the formula for this is f is equal to a into 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I. What is I? I is equal to 0.09 into 1 plus 0.09 whole to the power of n. What is n? 15 plus d. 15 d is equal to 10. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of basic mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty department of mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. In my previous class, we have discussed problems based on the annuities. Now in this session, I will also take few more problems on annuities to find the future value and the present value. Now let me come to the straight away the first problem. Find the present value of an annuity. What is required to find is the present value of an annuity of rupees 400 for 3 years at 6% per annum. So the present value of an annuity of rupees 400 for 3 years at 16% per annum, compound interest. Compound interest is the compounded. Now let us find out what is given and what is required to find. Now here what is given? Amount A is equal to, given A is equal to 400 and the time period N is equal to 3 years and the rate of interest R is equal to 16%. Therefore I is equal to, in fractional decimal value, 16 divided by 100 is 0.16. Now what is required to find is the present value. P is the question mark. That's it. Okay, these are the given things. Now let me write the formula once again. What is required to find is the P. So therefore the present value P is equal to A into, what is the formula we have already discussed in the previous classes, that is 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I to the power of n. This is the formula which we are going to use. Now substitute the values. What is A? A is equal to 400 into 1 plus, what is I? I is 0.16 to the power of n. What is n? N is equal to 3 minus 1 divided by I is 0.16 into 1 plus 0.16 to the power of n is 3. That's it. Simplify this, you will get the answer. Okay. Now what is this equal to? So therefore P is equal to 400 into 1 plus 0.16, 1.16 whole cube minus 1 divided by 0.16 into 1.16 whole to the power of whole cube. So simplify this. Now this is equal to 400 into, if you simplify 1.16 3 times, what is the answer you are going to get is, if you simplify 1.16 into 1.16 into 1.16, you are going to get it as 1.5609. So this is equal to 1.5609 minus 1 divided by 0.16 into same 1.5609. Simplify this is 400 into 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, 0.5609 divided by 0.16 into 1.5609. Simplify this, that's it. So if you simplify this, you are going to get the answer as 898.35. So therefore the required present value P is equal to 898.35. This is the required present value. That's it. Hope you followed. Okay. Let's move on to the next problem. Same, find the present value here. Find the present value of an annuity due 8,000 for 5 years at 5% per annum. Similar type problem. So find the present value. P is the question mark. What is given? A. Find the present value of an annuity due of rupees. Amount is given 8,000 for how many years? N is equal to 5 years at the rate of interest R is equal to 5%. That means the fractional value of this is 5 divided by 100, that is nothing but 0.05. Right. Now what is the formula for this? This is an annuity due. So the present value of an annuity due is given by P is equal to, same formula, that is a into 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I to the power of n into 1 plus I. That's it. So, in the previous problem, it is a into 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I to the power of n. Here it is into 1 plus I. That's it. Okay. Now, substitute the values. What is a here? 8000 into 1 plus I. What is I? I is equal to 0.05 to the power of 5 minus 1 divided by I is 0.05 into 1 plus 0.05 whole raised to 5 into 1 plus 0.05. That's it. Simplify. Now, what is this equal to? So, therefore, this can be written as P is equal to 8000 into 1 plus 0 point, that is 1.05 whole raised to 5 minus 1 divided by 0.05 into 1.05 whole cube into 1.05. That's it. This is the answer. Now, simplify this. So, if you simplify this 1.05 5 times, you are going to get it as 1.05 into 1.05 5 times, you are going to get it as 1.2763. Substitute here. This is 8000 into 1.2763 minus 1 divided by 0.05 into 1.2763 into this is 1.05 as it is. So, here this is 8000 into 1 minus this is 0.2763 divided by 0.05 into 1.2763 into 1.05. Simplify this, that's it. So, if you simplify this, you are going to get it as 36369.5. So, if you simplify this, you will get 36369.50 is the required. So, therefore, the present value annuity is given by P is equal to 36369, that is 36,369 rupees 50 paisa. That is 36,369.50 is the required answer. That's it. This is very important for even 5 marks also. Very important problem. Now, let's move on to the next problem. So, what is this? If Purnima deposits rupees 600 at the beginning of every year for the next 15 years, then how much will be accumulated at the end of 15 years if the interest rate is 7% per annum? Here see, if Purnima deposits rupees 600 at the beginning of every year for next 15 years, then how much will be accumulated at the end of 15 years if the rate of interest is 7%? Now, what is given here? Amount is given. A is equal to 600 and the time period N is equal to 15 years and the rate of interest is given. What is 7%? If we come calculate in terms of fractional value, 7 divided by 100 is 0.07. Right. See, what is to find here is the future value. F is to be determined. Now, what is the formula for this? Now, the formula for this is F is equal to A into 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I. That's it. Now, substitute it. What is A here? A is equal to 600 into 1 plus I. What is I? 0.07 whole to the power of n is equal to 15 minus 1 divided by I 0.07 into 1 plus 0.07. That's it. Now, this is equal to, therefore, F is equal to 600 into 1 plus 0.07 whole raised to 15 minus 1 divided by 0.07 into 1.07. Now, simplify this. If you multiply 1.07 15 times, what is the answer you are going to get? So, you will get 2.759. Now, this is equal to 600 into 2.759 minus 1 divided by 0.07 into 1.07. 0.07. So if you simplify this, this is 600. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1.759 divided by 0.07 into 1.07. Simplify, that's it. This will give the final answer, that's it. So if you simplify this, you are going to get as 14481.6. That's it. That means this is equal to, therefore the future value f is equal to 14,481.6 is the required answer. That's it. What is the answer? 14,481.6. Simplify and get the value. That's it. Hope you followed. Okay. Now move on to the next problem. What is the present value of annuity of rupees 6,000 payable from the end of 11th year and for 15 years thereafter? The interest rate is 9% per annum. So what is the present value of an annuity? What is the present value of annuity for rupees 6,000 payable from the end of 11th year and for 15 years? From the end of 11th year up to 15 years thereafter, the interest rate is 9% per annum. So they have given the, let us take D as 10 and N is equal to 15. Okay. Now what is given? A amount, A is equal to 6,000 and N is equal to 15, D is equal to 10. What is the rate of interest? R is equal to 9%. That means I is equal to 9 divided by 100, that's equal to 0.09. These are the given values, right? Now what is the present value? So the formula for this P is equal to A into 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I to the power of n plus d, where d is taken, n plus d. Okay, this is the formula. Now substitute, that's it. So what is the formula? P is equal to A into 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by I into 1 plus I to the power of n plus d. So what is the amount here? 6,000 into 1 plus, what is I? I is 0.09 to the power of n. N is equal to 15 minus 1 divided by, what is I? I is equal to 0.09 into 1 plus 0.09 whole to the power of n. What is n? 15 plus d. 15, d is equal to 10. That's it. Okay, simplify this. Now if you simplify this, this is P is equal to 6,000 into 1.09 whole to the power of 15 minus 1 divided by 0.09 into 1 plus 0.09 whole raised to 10 plus 15 is 25. That's it. So just multiply 1.09 15 times minus 1 divided by 1.09 is 25 times and simplify. You are going to get the answer in the numerator and denominator as, I will give the final answer. Simplify this using the calculator. So this is 15,854.89 in the numerator divided by, in the denominator 0.7760. Divide this. You will get 20,431.55. That's it. So therefore P is equal to 20,431.55 is the present value. That's it. Okay. Hope you followed. Now move on to the next problem. What is the present value? Same type. What is the present value of rupees 2,000 received for 20 years if the annuity is deferred for 10 years, if the interest rate is 10%? So if the question is deferred, the annuity is deferred here. So 2,000 for 20 years, if the annuity is deferred for 10 years, if the rate of interest is 10%. Okay. Same problem. P question mark. A amount is 2,000 and so for n is equal to 20 years. But if the annuity is deferred for 10 years means D is equal to 10 and the rate of interest R is equal to 10% means the fractional value I is equal to 10 by 100 is 0.1. Write down. Now same formula as that of the previous one. So what is the formula? P is equal to A into 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 divided by, what is the formula? I into 1 plus I into 1 plus I to the power of n plus d. That's it. Okay. Now substitute the values. What is A here? A is equal to 2000 into 1 plus what is I? 0.1 to the power of what is N? N is equal to 20 minus 1 divided by I is 0.1 into 1 plus 0.1 to the power of N. N is 20 plus 10. 20 plus 10. That's it. Now, let's move on to the next page. Therefore, P is equal to 2000 into 1 plus 0.1 is 1.1. 1.1 to the power of 20 minus 1 divided by, in the denominator, 0.1 into 1 plus 0.1 is 1.1 to the power of 20 plus 10 is 30. Simplify this. That's it. So if you simplify this, in the numerator you will get 11454.99. So in the denominator you will get 1.7449. Simplify this using the calculator. In the numerator, 11454.99 divided by 1.7449 you are going to get. Now divide this. So if you divide this, you are going to get 6564.8. Therefore, the present value P is equal to rupees 6564.8 rupees is the required answer. So the required answer is 6564. 6564.8 is the required answer. Hope you follow. That's it. So this is how we are going to solve the problems to find the future value and the present value in the annuities. So that's all regarding these sessions. Let us meet with a different concept in the next session. Thank you. Thank you very much.